Okay, let's walk through the NQ and just see what's going on here. Okay. Um, so we have a change of character down here. Yeah, let's call it right here. This is our daily change of character. Let's have it be blue. Okay, and then we've got break of structure up here. We're bullish. So break all right, let's just call it BOS. And then we've got a couple sellers in here. Um, this seller right here, I've got marked as a strong seller. We did mention that the strong buyer came in. So my thought is that we're going to go down to test this strong buyer. We've got large daily value to get through, and we bounced off that today, basically. And we're just kind of trading in between the middle of it. So yeah, we're in this range, and so the question is, does the range get set here? Are we going to come back up to, this is yesterday's value. So, I mean, look at how huge this candle is. I mean, honestly, the the NQ is down 800 points today. It's almost 3%. So that's a big move. I would expect that it's going to chop a little bit. We do have MU earnings, which is a big deal. MU is down 140 points today. Yeah, 100. I mean, that is part of the NASDAQ drop right there, is 140 MU points. Okay, let's look at 4 hours. Okay, so this daily value area, we have big volume here. And honestly, the day trading volume was bullish today. And I think, there was a squeeze at the open, and then a sell off, and then a buy the dip. So, a lot of selling volume, um, you know, and yeah, I guess we've got 15 more minutes, but a lot of selling volume into the market. And we did hit my RSI algo. So, yeah, question is, where do we go from here? And then when do we get, so you can see this RSI algo hit right here. And then we shot up, traded lower, and then we hit RSI 65 up here after rally, bear flag, rally. Yeah. So this is the move that I really want to find, or really want to get. These bullish moves are so clean, and I need to figure out how to trade in the middle of them too. So it looks like we're getting below this value area on the 4 hour. If we anchor to, I honestly think that this is the last like high volume event. If we anchor to that, we are at 4 hour value right now. So yeah, honestly, big 4 hour value, right? Well, let's zoom in and kind of figure out kind of exactly where that 4-hour value is. Okay, so it's up a little higher at this 874 level. And if we anchor off of this event right here, if we anchor off this event, it's down here. And yeah, so we're right at value. So this is a really interesting inflection point. If we can get above value, I think we can run this gap. If we get below value, I think we can run down here. And I'm leaning more towards the short. I do love playing this level, so I'm excited to play this level. So let's jump down to the 5-minute chart and see what I can think about for an entry. Actually, no, let's talk about the 4-hour change of character. So 4-hour change of character is going to be right here. And so that's an interesting level as well. So 4-hour charge. So to move to bearish, we would need to break below, because we came right back up to it. So we would need to break structure. And so, that we would need to come back down to this daily value. The fact that we had a strong seller here, that's a great level. And now we are at value. So what happens on the close today is going to be extremely interesting. And if we get below this 4-hour node, there's gaps on both sides. So it's super interesting. Okay, here's the 5-minute chart. We've got this 4-hour change of character, and we seem to be trading off of it. And then we've got this 4-hour value node right here. Volume was strongly bullish, and then we shifted to strongly bearish. And then it kind of came in mixed, and now it is just pretty mixed. So, the fact that price is drifting lower kind of feels like, that traverse situation. So in terms of 5-minute change of character, so we are bullish. This was the 5-minute change of character. And then now this is the 5-minute change of character. So we're bullish on the 5-minute, and we're just kind of in a range. Maybe if you're looking at this bar by bar, like that becomes the 5-minute change of character, and we've never been able to get back up there. Yeah. So that's a 5-minute change of character. So we're now bearish on the 5-minute as well, just based on bar by bar analysis. So this is an inside bar, and seller failed, and then we went squeezed higher, and then we got above it, and they tested that area twice and sold off pretty hard. That area hasn't been tested again. So now we've got our 5-hour chotch, or 5-minute chotch down here. And if we break structure on this, then we are basically, this becomes the new fighting ground, 4-hour change of character. So very interesting. I'm excited to find, some volume trending here, and I'm going to jump on either a short or a long here.